Okay, we're live. This is James speaking. We're doing some open tabs today. I got some really important stuff for you. If you're an online course creator, you got a membership site, a training site, and you're thinking, man, I got my site now. What are the other things I need to know about? Well, today I'm going to share with you 20, maybe 25. I'll put a list of 25 different things you should do or be doing over and above creating courses. What am I talking about? Email. That's right, old school email. I'm talking about keeping in touch with your members through that old standby email and all sorts of emails that you are going to have to write or should be writing when it comes to introducing your site, your courses, your membership site to people, or helping people that are members, helping people follow up. There's a whole series of emails that you should be writing and taking advantage of. Even though you're kind of thinking about, well, do I really have to do email? I'm already doing social media, and I've got them on the membership site. They're already a paying member. Do I really have to spend time writing all this email stuff? Yes, you do. You got a lot of email to write. And the big problem that most people face is they create their course and they go, man, I got my course done. We're all set. There's nothing more to do, nothing more to create. People are going to show up on my site and purchase my course, and they'll just look at my sales page or my course page and go, man, that's great. I need to spend a whole bunch of money on that. Doesn't happen that way. There's a whole ladder or scale of engagement that happens, especially if the people don't know who you are and you're first getting in touch with them. So you got to be really serious about how am I going to use all the different tools and assets that are available to me to start, build, and grow my online training site, my membership site, sell my course, my courses, and my signature program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some great AI tools for that. And I'm also going to spend some time with a list of some of the tools or types of emails that you should be sending on a regular basis. And they should all be done and generated automatically using AI, so you don't have to come up with these. Now, I want to step back for 1 second, and this is really important because I've been talking about this in some of the other previous sections, is that there was something that happened last week, specifically with ChatGPT, OpenAI, and also with Google, that they have brand new tools that for in the AI space, and they made some really, really big changes. The one change that was there that wasn't necessarily a change in AI tools was Google also created an absolutely phenomenal document that you should go and download, and I'll put the link below. What is it? It's a how to prompt PDF. So let me just go take a look and we'll open that up and you can see where it is here. That's what it is. It's the Gemini for Google Workspace Prompting Guide 101. And you've got 45 pages here. And this is just an absolutely phenomenal document about all the important things about prompting. And the one thing that I got out of this, and actually I picked this up from someone else. It wasn't me that came up with this. It was someone else who had done a lot of work in this. They were looking at it and they said, you know, what's the big thing big takeaway from this? The big takeaway is that you're probably getting told a whole bunch of things about doing great prompts that really aren't all that necessary. And the big story here is, I think the stat that they came out was the best prompt on average only has 21 words in the prompt. Now, the thing that most people do that I think is wrong, and this is something I'll be working on and testing myself and ourselves as we generate content for all the customers at trainingsites.io. Make sure to visit if you want to talk to us, of course, at trainingsites.io/ let me just put that out, / talk. That's there. You can book some time. We'll talk to you about it. But the thing is, when we're creating content for people, people think that you have to have this one prompt, and this one prompt automatically gives you the exact result that you want from the prompt. And at the end of the day, the real truth is when we're using these prompts, you have to remember that a shorter prompt that is concise and to the point is better. And it is meant to be a conversation. It's an iterative process. It's not one prompt, great answer. It's you conversing with the AI tool to weave all in through all the different complexities, your personality, the people that you're trying to help, and really a conversation. This is going to be even more important when you consider it, because all of the new AI tools, 4.0, ChatGPT 4.0 for omnimodal means audio, video, text, documents. It's a conversation back and forth with people, showing people a video, showing people a picture, talking to the prompt. That's a conversation. It's not about one single prompt. It's about having a conversation with the tool to get the answers that you need and the reason that you're using it. So that's the first thing. Go and do a search for that one. Let me just go and make sure that I do. I'll put the link in below, but there's actually, if you just do a Gemini for Google Workspace prompting guide, it'll come up in the Google search, and I'll put it below as well so that you can actually see that and use that. So that's the first thing, is a prompting guide that's there. Let's go take a look. Here's the second thing right now. So what are these emails about that I have to send to people? And there's, like any good sales call, there's always 3 sales calls, right? There's a sales call you plan for, the sales call you make, and the sales call you should have made. So when you're creating a course, there's always the course that you should make, the course that you do make, the course that you should have made. When you're creating a membership site, there's the course or the membership site that you want to make, the membership site you make, the membership site you should have made. When you're actually marketing to all of these customers with emails, which is still vitally important, there's the customers that don't know about you, there's the customers that do know about you, and the customers that did know about you. And you've got to figure out, how am I going to message these people in a way, or uses email as that delivery method for my message. And there is an absolute ton of sequences that you could create, and ones that you need to create for sure. And I'm going to go over those just quickly here for you, just to give you an idea of how important are they. So again, there's all sorts of different places for you to come up with them. I got a list here, I think, of 25, but just to give you a couple ones that you want, is you have like a lead nurture series, you have an upsell sequence, you have a deal promotion, you have awarded customer series, you can have a reactivation series, a post-purchase series, a feedback series. There's all sorts of messages that you can create series for. Cross-sell sequences, abandoned cart sequences. Again, all sorts of them. The other ones that I came up with, just to give you an idea of how important these ones are. Let me just come up with the other ones that I was looking at. Let me just do these ones. Partner collaboration, affiliate marketing series, lapsed member re-engagement sequence, course completion sequence, community building sequence, event promotion sequence, upsell sequence, progress milestone sequences, for example, for levels. You also have all of the outbound series, for example. If you're going to be doing stuff where someone who doesn't know who you are, when you're doing joint ventures with people, if you have an existing list who isn't on your thing, if you're doing any kind of lead magnets, you have to have follow-up series. These emails are all ones that you have to create. So you either have to be really, really good at doing, or of course use some AI tools to create them. One of the ones you can use is just your default standard AI tool, the OpenAI or Gemini, or any of the tools that you're using. You can certainly use those ones just to work with those ones. Those ones work well. But you can also start playing around with some of the additional tools, and let's go take a look at these ones now. So again, I talked about this one before. I'll put the link as well. This one's called hoppycopy.co. This one is a nice one. It has a great AI copywriter, and it also has email sequence creator. So this one is just an example of where you're going to give it a type of sequence that you want, give it some flavor for it in terms of the content and the context that you want it to be in, personality that you want it to have, and who it's for. And you're going to be able to get a series created for you that you're going to put into your CRM tool or your email marketing automation tool that should be part of your membership site. And if it isn't, obviously spend some time with us at trainingsites.io or join the teachonline.ai community, and we'll show you where those sequences go, and more importantly, what technology you use and pick when you're using those. So that one's hoppycopy.co. Make sure to go check that one out. Again, the links are below. Another one is called scripted.com. This one, they have a free level, and it's also using the GPT-4 chatbot. And this one, just bring that one up here. So this is another one where you can, still paying for AI content, we'll get rid of that one. These ones have a whole bunch of different levels as well. Blog posts, web pages, content tune-ups, ebooks, keyword research, content strategy, performance, And we've also got a whole bunch of free tools here as well. Headline generator, blog ideas, email general, and a email script generator, ad copy generator. So there's a whole bunch of different tools here. So again, this is like, do you use an AI tool yourself and get really good at doing prompts that are appropriate to what you're trying to do? Or are you going to use a tool like this one that does it for you? The other one that I've talked about before, I don't have the tab open here, but it's HelloScribe, which is the one that we use. And again, that's just a marketing one, a generic one as well. So that one's kind of neat. Here's another one. This one's called Narado.io. And this one is just a nice tool for email sequence generator. Skip the tedious process of manually writing emails for your sales email sequences. And again, this one gets started for well. This one I quite like when I was looking at it because it has a real focus on the outbound emails. Not only the ones where you have inbound onboarding and welcome to the site sequences and how to upsell and guide people through the site, but this is one that does really with outbound tools that are meant to get people to become members when they're not already a member. So that one's kind of a neat tool. They've got some free ones there. You can try it for free. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, the free level, yeah, you can try it for free, but this one is all paid. And again, this one allows you to do it with agencies as well, if that's something that you want to have and play around with. That one's called Narado.io. Again, all the links are below. Here's another one, Texta.ai. That's one you might want to take a look at. This one again, no credit card, 7-day trial, full access. They got some brand name customers apparently that are using it. You can go through and take a look at this. And again, all about content and blog posts as well, and email campaigns 10 times faster. So this one's got a real availability of email sequences again that are ones that are AI generated that allow you to quickly create them. Okay, so they've got a whole bunch that are there. What are some of the conversion rates? Final days, Captivate and Convert. They've got a whole bunch of them ones that are set up there as well. And let me just do this one. The other one, I'm just going to go, and actually I want to step back for a sec, because one of the things I talked about at the start was this whole idea of using great prompts as an example, and how you can use great prompts to create courses or email sequences or things for the content you're creating for your site. Yesterday I did a video on how to create a course with the new ChatGPT 4.0. It was like, how do you create a course from a PDF document? And what I wanted to do is, in this case, I showed you where you can download that 45-page Google document about how to do a great prompt. I said, you know what? I really don't want to spend that time mucking around trying to figure it out myself and reading it. So why don't I just use ChatGPT and see what it comes up with? So what I did is I opened up my ChatGPT prompt and I said to it, on this one, let me open it up here. There, this one I said, let me open this up so you can see it. I said, give me the top 10 key action items and takeaways for online course creators to get better results from their prompts when creating online course materials. And I uploaded the PDF document. You can see right here, I just used a little button in the bottom here. I uploaded the document, gave it the prompt, and then this is what it gave me. 10 key action items and takeaways. The one that really came across to me was that it wasn't all about creating complex prompts. It was about iterative processes where it's a conversation with people. It was about being specific about what you wanted as an output, and be specific like numbers, lists, tables, that kind of thing, so it formatted correctly the way that you wanted and the number of what you want. And the other thing that was interesting here was providing examples of what you're looking for, experiment, and the review and edit outputs. Again, it's all iterative. So all I did is I created 10 key action items from a document they created. I got the key points. I could actually create a course for this, right? Just based on this as well. That's what we did yesterday. I showed you how to create a syllabus for a course and actually the lesson plans and stuff for it as well. So don't be afraid to, when you're doing emails, you've now got all of these tools available. If you have a series of emails already, either from yourself or someone else, you can upload that document and in fact use it as the framework or the basis of what you're trying to do. Now, I've also included in the listing here, remember I put in a list of some of the different sequences that you want. Again, you don't have to use all of them with these tools. You can kind of pick the ones that you want are appropriate based on the list that I have, or ones that you think that you need. Use some of the tools, but at the end of the day, you can always just come back and use the ChatGPT or the Google Gemini and just have it create them based on its recommendations as well. And I think, what you still got to focus on 3 points. It's like the ones that people don't know they need your courses or your membership sites, that people are course members, on guiding them through all there is and all you have to offer with all the materials and the outcomes you're promising, and then the people that either left or you can sell or upsell, or people that you want to encourage to become involved again with what it is that you're offering. So we got a whole bunch of different tools here. At the end of the day, what I want you to remember is that you're going to have to use email as one of the tools that allows you to have a one-on-one relationship with people and be able to talk to them on a one-on-one basis that's always there as part of an archive of a conversation. And again, it's over a period of time. It doesn't have to be salesy. It has to be a conversation. The exact same thing that you do when you're getting better with doing chats and getting the outcomes you want from ChatGPT, that's the exact same thing you're going to have to do with email. It is a lost science. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do with it. And if you take a look at what's happening, email, even though it may seem old, you're going to find that you'll always get a consistent outcome with what the goal of sending your emails is. It doesn't matter if it's 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or 5 years in the future. I'm betting that email is always still going to be there. It's getting really competitive, and with shorts and social media, people blasting stuff all the time, hoping that you'll see it. Email, if you have someone on your list and you have that beginning of a conversation with someone, you're going to be far more successful. So make sure you check those downloads. I got the list. If you want to join our community, it's teachonline.io. And inside, I've actually got a complete course on how to create these sequences. And more importantly, each of the sequences and examples of what would be in a sequence that we've used in the past. So you can go to teachonline.io and get those. And if you don't want to bother with this, you just want it done for you, go to trainingsites.io/talk. It's in the link below there. Book some time with us. I'll do my best to find out what it is you're doing and how we can help. And I can guide you on how you start your online education business, how you build your online education business, how you grow it and market it and run it. That's what we're here to do. So this is an open tab. We do those every day. I just look at some of the tools that we've been talking about the day before, see how they fit into starting, building, and growing your education business. And I hope to see it tomorrow. Again, James Maduke, trainingsites.io. Come and join us at teachonline.io for the community, or trainingsites.io for some help. Take care. Expect the best. Let's end this. There we go.